Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures. Scuba diving, Ecuador, Galapagos Islands, Darwin. This is dive number 4 for me on this dive site in the Galapagos. If you've been watching the videos in this series, you'll know that here we are hanging on the rocks at the Darwin dive site, waiting for a whale shark to come by so that we can all swim out and get a closer look. I'm quite content just to look at the fish around me. That's probably why I'm usually last when the whale shark comes along. There are a million things swimming around here to distract me from the deep blue. Like this large hammerhead shark. Looks like I've missed the starting gun again. Everyone is headed out toward the whale shark. The whale sharks are extremely large and move quite fast with very little effort. I wonder what the hammerhead sharks think of us swimming out to meet the whale sharks. It's a race out into the deep blue, and you have to keep a close eye on your depth gauge, because it's nothing for the whale sharks to dive to great depths with very little effort or movement. You're just swimming alongside, and all of a sudden you're very deep. We somehow all managed to regroup on the rocks, and no one was lost in all of the chaos. This view really embodies the Galapagos Islands, Darwin, specifically. I have the turtle here in the foreground and 2 sharks up above. Just like the island itself, the walls are very steep underwater. The environment is overwhelming to the senses, both above and below the water. I'm so focused on this turtle, but eventually I look forward and see that we're following a shark. I believe that was a Galapagos shark. There's a hammerhead shark here very close to the top of the water. Here we can see our skiff, which always seems to be close above. A nice sense of security. I really enjoy the smaller species on this dive site. I get the feeling that it's grossly overlooked. I know the whale sharks are exciting, and the sharks are exciting, of course. I love seeing the sharks, but there's so much else to see here. I know I'll only have one more dive at this dive site, and it doesn't seem nearly enough. I feel like I could spend an entire week here diving. Although I may not do 4 dives a day here, the environment is challenging, at least for me. I believe this is a reef cornetfish. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name correctly. Please let me know if I'm not. They usually range in size from 1.5 to 3 feet, reaching a maximum of 4 feet, and are found in depths of water from 1 to 80 feet. That's a first for me. I've never seen one of those before. The hammerhead sharks here are scalloped hammerheads, not great hammerheads. I don't think that great hammerheads ever travel in schools. I could be wrong, correct me, but I believe they are always solitary. Look at this hammerhead with his fins pointed down. So many sharks. Here we'll get a pretty good look at a Galapagos shark. When it's getting close for our dive to end, we have to make our way out into the deep blue to do our safety stop, well away from the rocks to be picked up.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.